So coming to our next prop, and this is our yoga blocks. If you do progressive yoga, you probably want to have 2 yoga blocks. And if you do beginners, maybe one is enough, or maybe one of the substitutes is enough too. What the good thing is about the yoga blocks is that they have 3 different heights. So if you need something flat, we have this height, if you need something medium height, and if you need something higher. So they have 3 different heights. So they're very good to work with. Yeah. So if you're doing yin yoga, it's essential, I would say. If you're doing progressive, I think it is too. If you're doing beginners, feel free to use something else. And I'm going to show you what else you can use. So if you want something for symmetry, once again, one's on each side, you can use some books. Some of my favorite books here. And the most important thing, one again, is that they have the same height. Yeah, I just found them, they're actually exactly the same height. So that's perfect, that would be good. And of course, this you can only use one way. You can't use it upright or like this. You will actually hurt your book. So we don't want to do that. So, but for when you just want to try it out, something like that is very handy. Or if you're in the gentle class, then a tissue box probably might be enough. In the gentle class, we normally don't put any pressure on our blocks. So if we have a tissue box, it is actually not compactable. Yeah, so if we have a tissue box, which you shouldn't compact because it will, flatten. So this will be enough because we will never actually lie on it. So that would be enough for the beginners class. Yeah, I hope this is all helpful. And so now let's come to our next prop. This is just a normal, ordinary, large towel, yeah, which is already folded a few times. And what I do with this is I fold it one more time and sort of have it around hip width or knee hip apart. Yeah? And what we can do with it is we're just going to roll it up, rolling the seams in, and then we're going to use some rubber bands, put it around the edges, making a little sausage. And then, for example, if we sit on our blanket and we feel that the hollow of underneath our knees is a little bit uncomfortable, what we can do is we place it underneath. So this is a very, very good support tool for our knees. Yeah? So I always encourage, particularly if you have knee issues, I encourage you to have one of them ready. Yeah? And what we can also have is we're going to just have, this is just something you had at home, like not too sure what sizes are, but I would say it's like a hand towel. What you can do is you fold it and then fold it one more time. And then from here, you're going to do exactly the same. You make a little sausage with it. And then here, once again, you use rubber bands, very simple. On each side. And of this, we need 2. Yeah, so I had already pre-prepared one. So these ones are very handy if you have ankle injury. What you, for example, can do when we're coming into sit, perhaps in this position, we can place them in the front of our ankles, particularly if you have the tight front ankles. And then if you feel this is too strong, for example, in your knees, you can always come and use your rolled up towel. Yeah, so this is how we can make our own props. And, if you need them, if you have ankle issues, I would definitely suggest that you have these little 2 ones, so easy to make, and hopefully they will come in very handy.